Hey, good morning. Chris here with Jarvis Outdoors, out in the shop. Just want to do a quick little video this morning because I've been getting a lot of questions on our muzzleloader accuracy series about what load we came up with that's providing us with the consistent accuracy that we desire out of our muzzleloaders. If you followed along with the muzzleloader accuracy series, you know that we started this process a few years ago. We were preparing for a Western Kentucky whitetail hunt with the muzzleloaders and couldn't get the guns to shoot. We were getting inconsistent groups greater than 6 inches at 100 yards. And when you're preparing for any kind of hunt, that's unacceptable to have accuracy like that. So realized I needed to start some kind of process and change the load, change the bullet to get the guns to shoot. So at the time, we were shooting 2 777 pellets, 50 grain pellets, a 295 grain power belt hollow point bullet, and I was using the 777 209 primers, and the guns wouldn't shoot. So we started changing things, and the first thing I did is I stuck with the 777 pellet, but I changed the bullet, and we went to a 250 grain power belt Aerolite bullet, and kept shooting the 777 209 primer. It got a little better, but it was still very inconsistent. We shot less than 6-inch groups, but then all of a sudden the gun would have a flyer and you know, it wouldn't even hit the target. So it wasn't what we were looking for. So started trying things, and we first switched to the IMR White Hot Pellets, and we stuck with the 250 grain power belt Aerolite, and that provided pretty good accuracy and pretty good consistency. But it still wasn't quite where we wanted it. So we did go hunting with that load that year. We did harvest a deer at about 115 yards with it, a nice 8-point buck, but it still quite wasn't where we wanted it. So this year I decided I wanted to change it, but what I was looking for is ease of load and convenience. So you get the convenience by using a preformed pellet, and we stuck with the White Hots, the IMR White Hot Pellets, but this year we switched to shooting the Hornady SST bullet with their low drag sabot. And if you follow along with the series, you see that we clean in between every shot, at least swab the barrel. And loading hasn't really ever been a problem for us, but with these low drag sabots, no problems at all. Goes right down the barrel just where we want. So we also had switched previously to shooting the Winchester W209 shot shell primers instead of the 777 primers. So we stuck with them as well. And we're getting pretty good groups. We're getting pretty good accuracy. So we're down to less than 3-inch groups. Now this one was a flyer. I knew it as soon as I pulled the trigger it was out. But this one measures out to 2.925 inches for that 4-shot group, and we can consistently do that. We've shot the guns out to 150 yards to see what they'll do, and they'll shoot that far, but using a preformed pellet and a saboted bullet, they're 100-yard, 120-yard guns. You don't want to go much further than that. If you want to get out further than 150 or to 150 yards or even further, you're going to have to go to shooting loose powder, and I don't know that I'm there yet. I still like the ease and convenience of loading the preformed pellet and using the saboted bullet with no problems. We can throw them here in this speed loader all together and dump them down the barrel, and they load easily. At most, if you had to have a follow-up shot, we only have 1 shot on the barrel, so they're still very easy to load. And another reason we switched bullets, not only accuracy, is we were having problems with the power belts not doing clean pass-throughs and getting pretty poor penetration on the animal. So we weren't getting very good blood trails. They were running a long way, and we just weren't really happy with that. So we actually got to harvest our first deer. We've done some doe management at our lease. Got to harvest our first deer a couple weeks ago with this bullet and this load. The bullet had a clean pass through, had a 40-yard recovery, an awesome blood trail, not a single problem following it. So we're pretty happy with that. So I think we have found a load that we're gonna stick with. So we're getting less than 3-inch groups, we're getting clean pass-throughs, good blood trails, fast recoveries, and I think it's really due to using this setup. So like I said, 2 50-grain IMR White Hot Pellets, so 100 grains of propellant, the Hornady SST bullet with their low drag sabot, and the Winchester W209 shot shell primer, and we're getting pretty good consistent accuracy that we're happy with, and we feel confident taking a field. So another positive real quick, these things are pretty cheap. You get 20 of them for less than $20. So it's actually cheaper than shooting the power belt. So we're pleased with this load. I just wanted to put this out there real quick this morning because we've been getting a lot of questions about what load we're using. I hadn't put that out there. So your gun may shoot different, but it's certainly a starting point. We're shooting 2 different model CBAs, and we're getting really good consistent accuracy out of both guns. So try it out. Try it in your gun, see how it shoots. Let us know how it's doing. That way we know if in different guns, different models, it shoots the same, it doesn't shoot, you know, what kind of problems or positive outcomes you're having with that. So if you can, please give us a thumbs up on this video if you like it. Share it. That stuff helps us out more than you know. And hit the little notification bell if you'd like to be notified when we upload new content. You can also follow us on our blog or our website at jarvisoutdoors.com, and you can check us out on Instagram at Jarvis_outdoors, and that'll give you the latest updates on what we got going on. So I appreciate you watching. I hope this helps. Like I said, throw it in the comments below if it's working for you, if you tried it. If you have any tips, we're certainly willing to take any help that we can get. So, but we're going to stick with this load and go from there. So until next time, thanks for watching.